Hey Gemini Collective, welcome to your quick session. Interested in a personal session? My email is located on my TikTok and YouTube bio. We're going to see what you can expect at this time. We're going to see what you need to know pertaining to whatever this is with some advice. Remember to take the messages as they resonate because not one size fits all here. You have apology, forgiveness, facade, beliefs, truth, expression, reunion, soul ties, ego, vanity, and pride. The energy of what I'm getting, of what you can expect, is there's somebody here wanting forgiveness, okay? Somebody here wants to apologize for some sort of hash out or some sort of conflict or disagreement that you and them has gotten into, okay? Now, whether this is you wanting to be the one to apologize, Gemini, or this is somebody wanting to be someone who apologizes to you. This could be someone, a part of your workplace, an employee, a coworker, a higher up. This could be a family member, a friend. It could be anybody, a spouse, whoever. Apply yourself where you go. But there's somebody wanting forgiveness, okay? Somebody could have said the wrong thing or said something the wrong way. And whatever was said could have caused some sort of delays between you two or between a connection, or just literally could have caused some sort of frustration between you two. But there's someone who they're hoping that time brings the connection back to a good place. Okay, this is someone who wants to rush in for some sort of clarity and some sort of balance between you two. They want to make something right, whether this is you or them. Okay, somebody it's like somebody didn't really see you for who you were until y'all had the disagreement y'all may have had. So in some way, shape, or form, this disagreement was needed. Somebody here may feel like it wasn't necessary, but it was. And I feel like I'm saying this to somebody who needs to know that somebody was seeing someone and not, somebody didn't see someone for who they were until this disagreement was had and certain things were said to see a certain side of a person or a certain version of a person that someone wasn't seeing at first. The truth was brought to the light and whatever this was. So it was needed in a sense to show someone's true colors, if you get what I'm saying. All right. But the one who, let's say, may have said something in a messed up way or may have not said such great things out of anger or frustration, that's the one who wants to apologize and make things better or get back on a better footing with you in this connection, or this is you wanting that with this person. All right. But whatever it was that went on between you and whoever this is, somebody here is feeling guilt for what was said or for how something was said. Somebody feels like they could have handled the situation better and maybe things wouldn't have been as dramatic as they were, or, certain things wouldn't have been said in a certain way or whatever the case may be. But there's somebody wanting to get back right, okay? They want to come back together. They want things to be either better or how they used to be. They want to get back in good standing within this connection, though. All right. But however, throughout whatever this conflict was, somebody definitely sees the truth about how stable and solid and independent someone truly is. So somebody received, let me turn this TV down. Minor example, this could be somebody who likes to talk over you or you talk over them when y'all go back and forth or have certain conversations. And yeah, I just got that minor example. Anyway, Gemini, this is somebody wanting to get back in good standing with you two. They want the connection to be better than before. As far as what you need to know pertaining to this with facade and the truth, listen, Gemini, at this time, the less you do, the better. All right. The more you allow someone to speak, the more you allow someone to move, how they move without you intervening, saying anything, doing anything, you get to see someone's true colors. It will all be revealed to you. You really don't have to do much at this time, but sit back, remain in your energy, remain in your power, whether man or woman, and just watch. Let people be who they are. Let them expose and reveal themselves. You don't have to say or do anything in order for that to happen. But what I'm really getting for you is the less, the better. And the more that you continue to hone into your own power, whether man or woman, the more that you stay in your power, the more people are going to want to come around and actually support you. They're going to want you. I get you being surprised with how people start moving with you, because you're showing them a whole nother version of you, a whole nother side of you that they may not have necessarily been used to. And they need to get accustomed to. And maybe a lot of these clashes or arguments are because these are people who kind of feel a little uncomfortable with this new version of you, because they may not necessarily know how to take you or what to say to you or how to say things to you. So these are people, I don't necessarily see they have any ill intent or malicious intent towards you. It's more so about them becoming accustomed and learning this new version of you, Gemini. So you're basically being advised to remain true to you, remain in your authenticity, remain in your power, and continue to be empowered in who you are. But also let people get to know you. Let people get to know this new version of you if they deserve it, okay? If they've earned that much, if they're showing that they want to be a part of your life, they want to support you in ways that they can, they want to help you in ways that they can, they want to help the connection grow or become better in ways that it can, let them, because they're here, they're around you, but in order for them to do their part, Gemini, you have to be willing to allow them in and do their part. You have to be willing to work with them. Teamwork makes the dream work in this case, and unless you say and or do, will show you who these people or this specific person really is and what their true intentions are. You really don't have to do much. 10-10 can be specific here because you have 10 of cups and a 10 of pentacles. That's not only emotional stability and security, but that's also financial stability and happiness and security. Okay, that's not no small money, and those aren't small emotions. This is true happiness coming in. I get that the more you stay in your power and you continue to level up and show people who you're becoming and who you're comfortable with evolving into, and the less you have to explain why you are doing what you're doing, why you're moving how you're moving, the less you do that and the more you just sit back, continue to be who you are, living your truth, the more you're going to start seeing people are going to start coming around. The ones who matter, the ones who truly support you, love and care for you. These are the ones that are going to be popping up with certain expressions or certain gestures, wanting to help, offering help. And I see this is also what someone who you had this fallout with wants to do. They want to be a part of the connection with you. They want to be a part of the legacy. Okay, so maybe y'all may get off from time to time not really understanding each other, but it's because they may be so frustrated with the fact that they don't necessarily understand you, but they want to. Okay, I hope this is not too much. Okay. Now, as far as your advice, Gemini, you have reunion, soul ties, ego, vanity, and pride. Do not allow your ego to get in the way, regardless of what side of the spectrum you're on, regardless of how you're coming up, regardless of how your image may be changing for the better, regardless of how you may be growing into something or evolving into something better. Do not allow your ego to become arrogance. Do not allow your ego to make you arrogant. It's a difference between being confident and being arrogant, Gemini. So you're being advised to be willing to put some energy into working with the people that are meant to be worked with, okay? Because you have more influence and power than you may know. And so if you choose to work with people instead of making them carry the weight by themselves or making them take on a burden by themselves, your destiny or your legacy will change for the better. You'll be creating more allies than enemies because there are more people who actually care to work with you than you may know. And these people may be worth it with this Wheel of Fortune here and the Queen of Pentacles right behind it. So remain confident, remain true to you, remain consistent when dealing with these people, but also remain consistent in your evolution and who you are. Don't allow nobody to come in and take away from you. But be willing to work with these people because you can create more reunions and soul ties than enemies. Don't let your ego get in the way, Gemini. All right, this could actually work in your favor if you allow it to and wanted to. I love you.